These are some of the parts that come with the original one. This is the fully assembled rod, as I like to improve it. You got the pin, the retainer, the 3-inch rod, and the piece from the Lyman die set. This is it taken apart. You got your pin, your retainer, which also, if you want to use an expander, use the correct Hornady expander if you're doing bottleneck cartridges, and then of course the rod. Put it all together with a little bit of blue Loctite, and you will be very happy with it. That way it doesn't come apart on you. It is spring loaded, and it will loosen up very quickly if you don't Loctite it all together. Even the original rod. This is one of the original ones that come with it out of the box, out of the container. This does unscrew all on its own anyways. This would be an example of an expander. This one is for a 223 Remington expander, neck expander. The standard straight wall one is what they call the retainer for pistol. This would be an expander for whatever caliber you're reloading if you want to do the necks at that point in time. Even though they have different descriptions, they do the exact same thing. They screw right on the end of it. Basically, any of the zip spindle assembly ends here will work on this rod. These are the exact same pieces. These two things on the end, the pin and the retainer. This would be the exploded view, as it might be called. Getting ready to put it together. This is the order that it would slide together in. This is the base. This is the assembled rod, spring, and then the end cap. Here's something else I picked up along the way. I don't remember where I got it or how much it was. It's basically the solid state version for probably the Lyman dies, but nonetheless, it screws into the body and acts as a solid non-spring loaded cap remover, decapping pin. Something that I want to point out with this Lyman stainless steel Pro die is the fact that it doesn't bottom out the spring. That right there is fully compressed right there, and it is not fully compressing the spring. It has a built-in shoulder, stop, counter bore, and the screw-on cap end, if you will. You see how it works. It ends up not bottoming out the spring. So that leads to longer spring life. That is a complaint I know that I have seen and heard other people complain about with other spring-loaded decapping dies, is it bottoms the spring out and the spring goes kaputs really quick.
You can't stop me now.